we're back and we have better stands, so you should donate money because we literally were just passing by green light and we were trying to get this set up, and it's like the one time there's no traffic, like I don't want it. I don't care what anyone says. I hate traffic, so living in Dallas, Texas was a wonder. Anytime I want, they're like one of their big highways. God, there's so many people on there. I'm like, why do you want to come outside today? Don't come outside on Sundays. Stay inside.
No, people be outside on Sundays though, because after they get out of church, that after church traffic.
Bro.
That jump.
Why are you all here? Go home.
Listen, they be all running to the supermarket after church. Be like, I gotta grab some bread. I gotta grab some chicken. You should have got the chicken on Friday night. After church, you're supposed to go home and sleep. Go home, take the after church nap that hits so differently. After you feel that Holy Ghost. Woo!
Oh, yesterday when I got home early, let me just tell you, bro. I don't like exams, and I'm having my state testing right now, and it was so annoying.
And I've been through it before. The Keystones, I've been through it before.
It was booing, guys. I was so tired. I was like, yo, it's crazy.
They just wouldn't let, when I was at my older school, New Media, when it was around, they wouldn't let us leave. Every time we get done a test, we get out early, they would say, you know what, go to your first period class, you got an extended school day. What?
That's crazy. No, because I had my mom write me a note. And basically, they let me go because I had a note, and I'm glad, because that's what they do. They said they don't do phone calls anymore, they do notes. It's kind of more efficient. Okay, because look, I don't want to, the thing about it is that I explained to my mom, I was just like, I literally am doing decent on my class. I still have to raise my grade in one of my classes. That's what I'm doing, though. I'm doing decently in all my classes. So, like, why should I be there? Because look, I can do my work at home, because none of my teachers are really doing work. Literally, my first period teacher on on Tuesday tried to make me stay in his class. I'm like, we're not doing anything. Why would I stay here, sir? You're as annoyed of me as I'm annoyed of you. Well, he's not annoyed. We've had our bickering for some fucking odd reason. I was like, well, sir, I'm going to a different teacher's class. And I did. Because if I'm not doing anything in that class, why should I be there? Okay, because you don't want to be there. No teacher wants to. Teachers can't even really do anything during testing. All they can do is like read or like fucking. My English teacher, he just writes poetry throughout testing. I can admire the hustle.
They're writing past the time. For me, I do like to write my little journal stuff.
I do creative writing. I do a lot of writing actually. Bro, because there's this thing for creative writing where basically the people that print our magazine loved it so much. They're like, we're going to give you a thing in some, like you can join this thing in some where you all would be paid $1,000 each to teach people how to edit a magazine like you guys do. And I asked my teacher, I was like, does that mean I can teach them where to get their stuff from? Because look, everybody knows when editing photos, you use Pinterest. I don't care. Pinterest is where you find all the good photos. So my friend, he was like, oh, do you need help?
I should be alright. Just gotta make sure that it's just tight on. But it's alright though, because it's doing really good. We just hit the
bumps. Literally, my friend, he wanted a photo for his poem. His poem had to do with like casinos and gambling. Oh my god. Like it feels like those stupid like Ninja Turtle memes. Okay.
Right, we continue.
But he was like, and my friend put in some default photos. But when I went to actually go in and edit his part, he was like, "Oh man, let's go on Google." I'm like, "No, Google. Honey, that's the ghetto. Where are you getting your photo? Okay, you don't. If you want the specific photo, you don't go on Google. You go on Pinterest. Pinterest will supply you with all the photos you need." Especially if it's like a certain type of thing. Because look, honey, Pinterest has been supplying me with my profile pictures, of my backgrounds. All right, Pinterest has been serving and doing its job. Now, let's not be brokey core and like use Google.
And sometimes on Google Photos, we having the watermarks over it, so it's like
it's so annoying. No, that's why you use Pinterest. That's for the magazine. When I get the teaching in this year, I think I want to take it so I can juggle all three at once because I'd be a good hustler.
Yes.
But like, I'm going to teach them where to get their stuff from and how we edit ours. Because I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to be bleak with y'all. I literally scroll for hours on Pinterest. That doesn't mean you have to. But when it comes to trying to find a specific thing, I be scrolling. Okay? Because any free element or like new thing I needed on there, I had to scroll Pinterest for. And like, it was such a slow process in a sense. Because I had to sit there and type in the set ID names, and they're long. They're long. They're long as shit. I was sometimes like, why am I doing this? To suffer? No, I thought I saw something in the box. But like, it was a lot. Okay? I don't care anyone. If you're doing editing, and you need photos or you use Pinterest, you don't use Google. It feels, it's like, are you ghetto? Like when people use like fucking Google for certain photos, I'm like, are you ghetto? Because when you type aesthetic into fucking what's it called? When you type aesthetic into Google, you're gonna get the most stereotypical fucking early 2020s or like early 2018, 2019 fucking aesthetics with the fucking peach colored grid with the white lines and the little fucking music and those stereotypical Roblox like Bloxburg mom intro type shit. I don't know how to explain it. You just had to be there when that was happening because everybody wanted those fucking mom jeans and the fucking tube tops and the Felines or the Vans. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you had to be there. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to kind of be in that, but I didn't know. No, I'm sorry. My style, I don't really have. I believe in personal style over aesthetic because there's people out here dressing cottagecore and they don't even like fucking eating fruit. Like nigga, your aesthetic grows fruits. What are you doing? What are you growing in there?
What are you growing? Mushrooms?
Exactly. But like, I like simplistic type outfits, but I also do like my maximalism. I'm not really a minimalist. I don't really like minimalist outfits because they just look so.
Sometimes it can get so bland, but I think that's the key for it to be bland.
It's like if the minimalism looks good, because I'm a fan of slick back hair, like slick back bun and small hoop earrings. I don't care. That's not clean girl aesthetic because black women and Hispanics have been doing that for a minute. So the white people watching this, that's not clean girl aesthetic. That is just slicking back your hair and putting on little earrings. I do it every day. No one calls it clean girl aesthetic. So stop. But like my type of style, I do like a lot of jewelry, like rings on each finger, lots of old vintage jewelry, and I do. Now people are gonna get. I'm 5'10". But I still love. I don't mind wearing kitten heels, but I do like me some platforms. I do love me some platform pumps, bro.
Yeah, platform boots.
I love like shit that's just so high.
That's
okay,
right.
towering demonias. I actually want to get the Trinity demonias. Yes, there are demonias called Trinity. I don't know why. I can't really answer that.
But no, it was full fashion lesson in turning.
I love fashion. It's actually one thing I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
I know if I ever don't want to do psychology and I just earned my master's, my bachelor's or something, or my PhD, and I'm like, I want to do something. I think I would be like a magazine editor.
Yeah, more fashion design because those ones get paid a lot of money too, especially in the arts.
I would just have to be scouted by a company. I think I'd link how fashion links to the brand. How dressing a certain way gets you dope. I know people probably have done it, but come on.
What, gets you dopamine?
Like how certain things give you a feeling of dopamine. It's like for my project, I'm doing it on cocaine. By the way, the title for it is so funny. It's called Rockstar. But you know, crack rocks.
And
rock stars doing cocaine. You know, puns. And basically, cocaine has this effect where it, like, cocaine stimulates the nervous system in the brain. And when doing it, it's going to give you an insane amount. It's going to give you a nice feel of dopamine that rushes to your head. But the more you do cocaine, the more, like, your mind becomes used to it. And then you'll try to do more hard drugs or do more cocaine to get that feeling of dopamine.
I know.
But, you
Like
know,
a
the
temporary
thing is,
satisfaction.
don't be addicted to coke, be addicted to fashion. Because I forgot what it's called, but there's this thing where certain things you wear can give you, like, more dopamine, more, like, happy chemical feelings that flow through your head. So that's why I always say, when you're feeling like shit, do your makeup, or do something. Do your makeup, do your nails, whatever. Wear a good outfit, you're gonna feel better. Because at least you feel like shit in a good looking outfit. And then you don't feel like shit because you're like, I'm in a good looking outfit.
There you go.
All I know is that I want to purchase a lot of kitten heels and, like, bell bottom jeans. I miss the jean and heel combo. I know that people still do it, but they don't do it often. I miss that combo. I don't care. I find that a fierce combo, especially the bell bottom type jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Or like the well, not bell bottoms, just like the wide, I don't know.
It's an apple bottom.
Yeah, it's kind of like the apple bottom, like bell bottom jeans. I forgot what they're actually called because I know there's a name for them.
Yes.
But I like them. Okay. When I went down south and I saw a cashier with them, I'm like, oh my god, where did you purchase those? She was like, oh, I did that. I love them. Okay, and I'm bringing back the heel and jean combo because we're not gonna sit here and suffer. With, like, you don't get it, bro. That combo was fierce. Okay, because I know when I'm like in my life, when I'm living, when I live my life and I got my house and I'm gonna be in my house, I'm gonna be wearing heels, jeans, and like because I find it like nice, you know, it's like fitting. But the thing is, I think I need to live in a hot state, and I don't want to because I don't like the heat.
But I don't like the humidity from it.
Nah, bro.
Because it just feels so thick in the atmosphere.
No, bro, I don't want to go to LA, but I found out in California that's where they need the most, like, psychologists, psychiatrists, and it's so stupid because why are you all mentally ill, guys?
Hollywood.
All the mentally ill people are in Hollywood. All the TikTokers need to go there. Go to LA. Go to Malibu. I would love to live in Malibu.
Malibu? Ooh.
Malibu.
Never heard
I don't know.
about that.
Life in the dream house had an effect on me as a child, and I just saw a hipster with a very long beard.
Oh my.
When I see people with long beards and glasses, I think you're a hipster. Especially if you have on that fucking sweater with the button up, you're a hipster.
Yeah.
I like how hipsters, when the subculture was first born, they were just like, oh man, we don't participate. Like, they're like, we don't do mainstream stuff. We do underground stuff. And I like how being a hipster became mainstream. It is so funny. They're like, oh, I'm a hipster. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong participating in maximalism or mass consumerism. Well, in a sense, a little bit. It depends on your comfortability with it. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't really like purchase from designer brands. I don't want to.
I know Nike I would do, Adidas I would do.
Yeah, like, but there's just some brands. That
but Lululemon? I don't know.
No, I'm not purchasing. If I purchase from Lululemon, it's because somebody bought me some of Lululemon. Okay. Now, I don't want to purchase in the Stanley thing. Now, I do like how the Stanleys look. I would just get a dupe. Because, like, because there was one we saw at Walmart, and I want to buy it. Because I'm going to, I just like how, I just want to do
the Stanley cups look really nice.
Stanley cups look nice, but like, why are they so expensive? And why is one of the top parts glass? This girl I knew, some dude broke her favorite Stanley, and she got mad for the whole day. I remember I was just joking with her, and she got all mean. I'm like, damn, over a fucking cup? That's crazy.
I know.
Nigga, you can live. Yeah, but why? It's a fucking cup. It's the like,
material.
That's so stupid. Buy a dupe. And I'm not saying, oh man, it sucks to buy mainstream shit. Because let me be honest, there are my times where I purchase in mainstream consumerism. Okay, I'm not going to front. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have done my fair share. It's just there's certain things I don't want to buy because there's no point. I want to get a dupe of a Stanley cup. But the thing is, now I'm not saying someone has to buy it for me, but the only reason I would have something that's mainstream, like really mainstream that I wouldn't usually buy, it's because somebody purchased it for me. Okay, I'm a chick who just really wants, I don't know, just cute shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I love rhinestones. I love that Bling trashy Y2K type shit. You know that like late in the mid 2000s fucking trashy Bling style. We're talking Jersey Shore type shit. I like that, okay? I miss when Victoria's Secrets had the era of those like yoga pants. I like those. I don't care what anyone says. Yoga pants are very comfortable. I love them. I should purchase some. This reminds me, I need to purchase a customized tracksuit that says something that I would usually say.
Alright.
What?
Messy. No, that's this place is called
Panera
Messy.
Bread. I don't care. The fact that you can eat soup in a bowl like made of bread and then eat I find that fucking why? I get you're trying to save shit, but that nigga just give me my bread and my soup. Cause you go, oh man, I purchased the bread bowl. Maybe one day I'll take something like, oh, this is the shit. But right now I'm like, why? I'm just saying, it's the same thing with Chipotle. They be stingy with that guac.
They be like,
I need people with feeder. There was something online. Someone said people with feeder kinks should be like working in fucking like food places. Cause look, I need somebody excited to put a mass amount of meat on my burrito.
This is
like,
give me a lot of steak.
I know feeder kinks are bad, but like, why do they be stingy with that guac at Chipotle? No, it's Chipotle.
Yeah,
they be stingy as shit. They be giving me all the meat in the world, and they be giving me like a teeny tiny fairy drop of fucking guac.
Like,
I'm
come
like,
on, give me that guacamole.
Why do I gotta pay $100 for a vast amount of guac? That's crazy.
Please.
Nah, bro, I can't eat from Chipotle. Fuck Chipotle. I've eaten from there multiple times before. I have beef with Chipotle.
Oh my. Not the barbacoa beef.
Nah, bro, I have beef with them. Because your food be expensive just for some chicken and rice. It's crazy. I can make the same thing at my house. And I know people will be like, yeah, then do it then. I'm not saying don't enjoy your Chipotle. Okay, do you, girly. But like, why?
Right, it be like that sometimes though, because I only go ever so often. I remember I stopped going there, and this is not to throw no dirt on Chipotle. I love Chipotle. I just refrained from eating it for a while, only because last time I had it, before recently, was because the food I had from there gave me a stomach virus. I'm like, what is
bro,
going on
Chipotle
here?
really be like worse than Taco Bell when it comes to like going through your body. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like eating from Taco Bell.
Right.
Nah, bro, I hate Del Taco. I know Del Taco's before. Fuck y'all, because they put so much cheese on your taco. Like, they only put cheese and meat, and that meat is not much. It's like, and it's disgusting, because sometimes I slip, the cheese just slips out like in a tube, and it's so nasty. And then, like, I refrain. Did you know, like, they have burgers at Del Taco, and it's a taco place, and I prefer their burgers over their tacos. I find that insane.
What's called Del Burger?
I catch the creator of Del Taco, we're fighting.
We throwing little puppy hands like.
No, we're throwing big dog hands, bro.
Ooh. Coming through here, Avis, rental cars. Wow. Okay. I recently found out, y'all, that Enterprise do sell their cars. Speaking of rental agencies.
Because people not really renting no more. They're like, oh, fuck it, you might as well sell them.
Yep, might as well just sell them cars, give them a low price on them, going right there. But right here, on this road is a lot of construction.
Amazon mistreating their workers.
I know. Amazon delivery. Visitors and associates got their own entrance. That's how you know it's crazy over there.
Nah, bro, it's still kind of funny how Amazon mistreat. Well, it's not funny how they're mistreating their workers, but people related, because my friend, her brother, like her brother and her brother's girlfriend or fiance, they're both managers at Amazon, and it's really funny because they're like, oh no, they work good. I'm like, how come the other workers are like fucking complaining?
You know why they complain? Like, oh, they're not treating me right. Oh, they cut my hours. Oh, they cut my wages. Oh,
they make workers like do mass amounts of hours at Amazon.
Yes, but they treat them wrong in the midst because like, oh, get one thing wrong, oh, you're fired.
You're done. What? You're done.
Fired.
You're done.
Like what? Now they terminated the contract. I really got some more training to do because listen, y'all, management's coming soon for me. Lord willing, I want to take advantage of being a manager at a company, especially with my Walmart company. Being a team lead would be decent.
I apologize if my face looked weird. I just thought like this is going to be one of those hills where it feels like a roller coaster going down. It wasn't.
I know.
Kind of mad, disappointed, you know.
I know.
Type shit.
It would be faster if this was like more on the lines of what the Sea Serpent should be like. That Cadillac for me though. It's that Cadillac for me. Wow.
Nah, guys, Wildwood about to go crazy.
Whoop, 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 whoop. We're almost there.
We're going to do a video when we're breakfast on the fire. I promise you, we're going to do breakfast on the Ferris wheel. I don't care if everyone's tired.
Yes.
We're doing breakfast on the Ferris wheel.
Yes, keep on the lookout, y'all, for some part 2 footage of this year's.
How's that work? Are they going to just like give us our food? Like, are they going to just slap it in the box like you go? I'm like, no, nigga, you better put that.
No, they're doing on plates.
They better have a table in there. I don't care. I want a table.
Yeah, they put little tables up there.
Where are the tables? I didn't see it on the Ferris wheel.
No, they took them out because remember, since it was like late in the day, they took them out. But early in the morning, they put them in there.
They better, cause look, if the food ain't busting, I'm like, we should have went the doo-wop, bro.
Do
Do they serve us breakfast or do we get it ourselves?
The breakfast, I think they serve it to us. So we tell them what we want, I think, before we get on the Ferris wheel, and then they give it to us, like we're freshly cooked.
No, I wanna record during sunrise.
Yes, that would be decently fun. Like just to be on a Ferris wheel and have breakfast while up there, while overlooking the whole entire beach.
I'd be like, yo guys, this is kind of crazy.
It gets crazy at night because like when you look out in the middle of the ocean and you see all these cruise ships just going by, that gonna be so scary though. It'd be so dark. That reminds me, I'm actually supposed to go on a cruise next year in April.
Yeah, it's going to the Bermuda Triangle.
Not the Triangle. We're just going to
I just find that crazy that Amelia Earhart went in that bitch and never came back. Where the fuck is she? Is she partying in Bermuda?
I don't know. I think her. I don't know.
But she went. She was in, and then she just dipped. Don't just dip.
She just went there, never ceased to return.
I felt insane.
Yeah, they're saying some crazy stuff be happening within the Bermuda Triangle.
Cause people be oddly disappearing and shit. I find that like, yo, why doesn't the government? I like how there's like the U.S. owns an island, and on one of those islands, there's just military personnel and shit there. It's just funny.
That's hilarious.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I could get married to somebody in the military. Cause like, why do I have to constantly move? Right. I want to stay in Malibu.
I just want to stay and chill. I want to go to San Fran though to go visit.
Nah, bro, I want to visit Canada. I don't know. I might visit Canada. It's an iffy now. But
yeah, Toronto.
Maybe. Then Japan, maybe like Japan, the UK, of course.
Absolutely, the UK. I've known somebody who actually just came back from the United Kingdom. She stood there for like a good 9-10 days. But I would do the travel all around Europe. Like if I spent like 3 weeks in Europe, like each week we just travel around different countries.
Technically isn't like from Spain. He's Italian.
Yes.
No, bro. This might sound offensive, but Spain and Italy, their language dialect is similar. So why do people get mad at me if I can't differentiate it?
Right.
Because they're like, oh, they're not from this. Yes, they are. Latin root word. If you know Latin, you're going to be good with. I should actually learn Latin. That's not the point. Okay? Because you can't tell me I'm wrong. Italy and Spain, like, people in Spain and Italy sometimes either look similar or talk similar in a language sense or like a cultural physique sense. Okay? And there are some things that can differentiate a somebody from Spain and somebody from Italy. But am I wrong for saying their dialect is somewhat similar? It's not similar, but it's somewhat similar in a sense when you're looking at it on paper. Okay? That's similar.
It is similar. Gotta agree on that. Absolutely agree on that.
Yo, bro, bro, Duolingo. I had a good score on there because I was learning Japanese. I have to get the time to re-download it and actually, motivate myself.
I'm on my 110th day streak of learning Italian.
Oh man, I was about to mumma his meal.
Io bisogno un capello. Oh Lord Jesus, I forgot.
No, my friend from Trinidad can speak Spanish. I'm like, how? He's just like, I didn't hear him clearly, but I think he's half Spanish. I don't fucking know. And I'm just like, because in the islands, I'm gonna be honest, people with dark skin, I can see why they all fall of the category as black. But like, I like how some Dominicans can be dark skinned. Like they look, because the thing about
Dominican, Haiti.
The thing about the America, like North America versus South America when it came to race, is that South America believed that it's okay for people to like mix their colors because they thought this is a really weird, I don't know, I found this so stupid. They thought if everybody had kids that slowly everyone would be light and like their skin would be like fair skin, I say in quotes. So basically they thought if we mix the dark skins with the people that are lighter, and then slowly we're going to wash out all the dark skin. While in America it was illegal. Jesus Christ! There was just so many bumps.
Yes,
it was illegal to like for white and black people to date or marry. Like it was illegal to marry. I'm pretty sure they never said anything about dating. But that's so sad. No, I'm like, because people, I don't care because like, look. People, it's so weird because I feel like specifically as a black person, black people get so weird when you tell them they've dated outside of their race. I'm sorry, but I like to date outside my race. There's nothing bad about mine. It's just like I'm not waiting on people, especially my people. Because let's be honest, the black community, they're not doing so-called good relationship-wise. I have a Cambodian friend, and she's like, I stick to my Asians. She's like, I love black people as friends, but for some reason, any black person, a lot of them don't do commitment. And I'm like, I can't even get mad at you for that. And it's so stupid, because, like, people be preaching black love, and, like, because someone's like, so you don't like black love? No, I'm like, no, I do. It's just in this generation, no one shows it.
It's rare that you see that.
It's like rare that you see black people that are married nowadays, especially young black couples. I'm not saying rush to be married, but most of the black people that are married were either like met each other in the 90s or early 2000s or somewhere in the 80s or 90s. Okay, they're doing good, and I envy their marriages because look. I don't get the point of talking stages and shit. I'm just saying, stupid. Like, people be like, oh man, you shouldn't text them quickly. You sound desperate. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm just replying to a text.
And I reply fast. So it's like,
I reply fast. What do you want me to do? Ignore you?
And that would be worse if you ignore them. Like, what?
Exactly. Like, nobody playing those games.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
Because look, how come when I date outside my race, that another race treats me better than my own? I find that weird, and I don't really care because I don't care about that hard wig, soft life shit because that's none of y'all's business. Because as long as I'm making money at the end of the day and I'm happy with my life, that's all the fuck that matters. Okay, married or not married? Because it's so weird how in the black community that, oh man, you're dating a white person. I'm like, I believed in black love. You're just not showing it. So why do I have to wait on you?
Listen. So I'd be like, oh, white love. Like, what?
Exactly. Like, I don't think it matters at this point.
It does.
Because look,
you
nobody
can be green love or yellow love now at this point.
You can love who you want. I don't know why when it comes to black people they get so iffy when it comes to that. Because I remember in my Spanish class I was talking to these girls and I was just like, yeah, I dated outside. It's like, I don't think I can do that. I love my dreadheads. I'm like, okay, that's good. But the thing is, these are the same people preaching black love and shit that don't show it or do some hoe shit.
Listen.
Both men and women, by the way. I'm not just saying women.
Polyamorous, they trying to be.
They're like, cuz you like, oh man, I don't want a relationship right now, and then be like, yo, why are you hanging out with so and so? I'm like, then don't get in one. Just fuck. Stop banging my line.
Right.
Just smash. Then don't get in a relationship then. Because people are so weird nowadays. Like, I don't want this, but I don't want you with anybody else. I'm like, that's not my business. Though. That
sounds delusional, and that sounds
fucking
weird.
So manipulative and stupid. I'm sorry, I can't. It's just so fucking weird. I don't get why people are like that. Because you can't keep somebody and expect them to stay, even because I don't know. Because in a perfect world, none of this shit would be going down. But nobody's perfect, so sadly, we have to deal with this. Best be known, I've never been a side piece. I've always been a main. Word on my mama. Word on my dad.
Yeah, it's like
I've always been a main piece.
Like, it's always good to be the main one because listen, I don't like the idea of side chicks. Like, now you just open it up for cheating. Like,
the thing is, some people nowadays in a relationship are like, oh man, I don't mind him having a side chick. I just have to be the main. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be the only one you're with, motherfucker.
Exactly.
There's no, we're not playing chess, nigga. The fuck? You're not gonna have pawns.
Not pawns.
Okay? I'm just saying. Because niggas be playing with, people be playing with relationships like chess. I'm like, we don't have pawns, nigga. There's only king and queen on the board. All them bitches are wiped out.
Exactly.
All the people are wiped out now. So what are we doing? Because we're the only two on the board. Why are you trying to play with me? Checkmate, nigga. Both the last pieces are still on the board. So it's a draw. Because dudes are the same thing. Like, oh man, you're talking to other. I'm like, well, you're not in a relationship with me. You've never been in one. Why are you mad? Because a lot of dudes I know actually understand why I get so mad about this fact. I'm not a cheater. I'm gonna say that I'm not a cheater. I don't do all that shit. Okay? Because people be like, oh man, you know, that person, like, oh man, we're in the talking stage. I don't believe talking stages exist. I find that stupid. Why do you have stages? Nigga, just talk. Just fucking talk.
Can we just talk?
See? Khaled even said it. Can we just talk? Because I don't believe in talking. I'm like, just talk to me. Because people want to jump into relationships. Be friends first.
Yeah, let's be
friends first. The best marriages started off with them being friends.
Yeah, with them being best friends.
Yeah, with them getting to know each other. Why are you trying to jump into so much? Little shawty, you ain't ready for that work. Why are you trying to get the beef when there's no chicken or stew yet?
Boom.
It's so stupid. And when it comes down to relationships nowadays, I'm just like, y'all want because I really talked to somebody and they're like, I want the benefits of a relationship. I just don't know if I want to be in one. I'm like, you shouldn't be in a relationship then. Because if you just want the benefits, that means you just want somebody that's going to give you that and not want anything in return. And I'm sorry, a majority of these things in this world are transactional. Okay? Like how sex sells in the music industry are now, like anywhere nowadays. All you have to do is bang someone's back out and you get $1,000. Okay?
Yeah, that's the part where they do tribal.
Oh, bro. They got me chopped. That's why I never want to be in the music industry. I'd be a performer, but I'm not selling sex.
There you go.
I'm selling music.
There you go.
Okay? Now I get if your music is sexual, okay, that is you. Okay, but if you're actually out here busting open, bending it back for $1,000 or a stack or like a tennis bracelet. Now, if you like doing that, that is fine. Because if that is your thing, that is fine. Okay, do what you want. You just cannot get mad when people talk fucking talk shit about fucking tell you what you do for a living and how you can't get mad that they do something different. Because I'm not gonna have somebody that sells sex telling me, oh man, your job is so boring. I'm like, nigga, at least I don't have to bust my best open and bend it back for $1,000. I do it by talking to people. You suck. I talk. There's a difference. I don't shame you that, because if you like it, you like it. Okay, that is all you, baby girl. That is all you. Okay, this goes out to the man horse too. That is all you. If you want to do that, that is all you. But just don't get mad when people do the same and you just feel a certain way about it. Like,
exactly.
Come on,
let it be known.
Let's be honest.
Let it be known.
Because it's the same people that do that shit that get mad when like other people do it. They'll be like, oh man, you know I fucking suck, but I don't like when you fucking suck. Stop fucking. They want people to like be enslaved or in debt to them. It's so stupid. Okay, it's so stupid, and they expect people to not feel some. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm like, yo,
listen.
Why?
Like, hey, yo, what's going on here?
They'll be like, oh man, we're not together. I'm like, okay, so you can't get mad when I'm talking to other people. Because if we're not together, you shouldn't get mad when I'm sitting here talking to other people. Because I'm sorry, life is short. I don't have time to waste on a motherfucker. If you don't want to be in a relationship with me or a friendship, or if you don't want anything to do with me, why do you constantly bang my line? Okay? There's just some things that people need to learn to shut the fuck up about.
Like, no.
Because people really be thinking I'm playing. I'm like, no. Okay? Like, I make friends easily. I talk to people easily. I'm not saying it's easy to find certain people, but as easy as it was for me to talk to you, I can talk to others.
Exactly.
And I think when you take that into a factor and an account, that you can't really sit here and insult me. Because it's not my fault that I found you a waste of my time.
Are they putting a Lucid over here?
What's Lucid?
That sign. Is that the car company coming over here? I'm sorry to cut that off, but I was looking to see if they're putting it over there. That seemed decent.
Just realizing we're around his job. Well, I've been
His
realized
old
that I had
job,
to think about it.
Yeah, this is where his old job is. He no longer works around this area. But no, proceed.
But basically, in this society, people are very confused on relationships. I hate situationships. I see no point in them.
Shake Shack. And I also don't like low maintenance friendships. What is that?
Low maintenance. Okay, this is my belief. Every friendship does not have to be deep. Okay, you don't have to frequently talk to this person. You can sit down once a month at a cafe and speak. But not every friendship has to be deep all the way into the void. Okay?
Exactly. Like if you expect that immediately, like to be deep, now you want to fill a void or something like that.
Like, I think some friendships aren't meant to be deep. I think some can be surface level. And then to those people who are deep with the person but they're not deep with you, in my opinion, some people just, as a person who does not like talking about a lot of my personal stuff, I can see it in that person's perspective that they don't want to open up, because there's just some things I don't want to talk about. And I don't like when people give me shit for not wanting to talk about certain stuff. Because why are you yelling at me? Because I don't want to tell you about how my crayon broke when I was 9 years old and forever I became emo. Like, girl.
But come on now, man.
Like, girl, it was not that deep.
It wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep.
That should be a mixtape. It wasn't that deep.
It wasn't that deep. And I don't believe in low maintenance friendships, because I don't think friendships take high or low maintenance. I think it's a medium, okay? Because me and my best friend, we talk a lot. But the thing is, what we both like about talking to each other is that we can literally not talk for days or even like weeks or a month or two, but we still have that connection going.
Yes, absolutely.
And we don't need, it's not like low maintenance. It's just like we're both at a mutual agreement. We don't have to constantly talk in order to be friends, because I think people need to learn you don't need to constantly talk to be friends.
Right.
Like, you can talk to them once a week, okay?
And then you still be hitting it with each other.
Yeah, exactly, okay? What I believe is two friends can.
Me and my friends, that's why we understand each other as we grow up.
I believe that two people cannot see each other for a year, go into a bar or a cafe and still hit it off like they've been talking. The fuck?
And our song comes on immediately when we leave out. Yeah. But anyway, we're here at Wegmans, so let's go take a look inside.